History Chapter 8 Beginning of Settled Life. Points to be discussed. 8.1 Beginning of Domestication and Agriculture. 8.2 Special Skills and Various Occupation. 8.3 Community Life based on Mutual Cooperation. 8.4 Structure of Houses. 8.5 Village Settlements, Kingship and Family. Let us see one point each at a time. First one, beginning of domestication of animals and agriculture. In this point, there are two sub-points. First one, domestication of animals and agriculture. Let us see one point each. First one, domestication of animals. Stone Age men began to keep animals like dog, goat, sheep, cattle, buffalo. These animals were useful to them in many ways. There were 3 steps in domesticating animals. Meaning of domesticating: to keep animals as pet or to train animals for farming. So what are the 3 steps? First one, to catch a wild animal. Whichever animal is seen, they has to catch them. Second one, training the animals to live with humans. Third one, to obtain useful materials like milk, cow dung, etc. Training them to work in field and to carry heavy burdens for them. So when all these 3 steps are done, when all these 3 steps are achieved, the animal is completely trained for the purpose of human beings. So here is the definition of animal husbandry. Domesticating animals and keeping them for our own use is called animal husbandry. Domesticating animals and keeping them for our own use is called animal husbandry. So the dog was the first animal to be domesticated. Secondly, goat and sheep were domesticated. Now let us know about agriculture. Archaeological proof says that agriculture began 11,000 years ago in Israel and Iraq. Not in India. Agriculture was done first in Israel and Iraq. Women were the first to do the cultivation. Women used pointed stick to sow the seeds. This pointed stick was used to dig deeper into the soil, just like plowing it was. This stick was tied with a stone. People began to stay at one place due to cultivation. Agricultural production increased because of human beings used animals to plow the fields. Animals helped them in plowing the fields. Why? Because they started domesticating animals. So, the agriculture was the main source of living. Source of livelihood. Meaning of livelihood, a means of securing the necessities of life. People began to worship nature and various deities. Deities means God, for good crops. Due to settling at one place, people began to share and care for each other. So they started thinking about the security of the village. People made some rules and regulations to manage things in the village. Therefore, people began to interact with each other due to agriculture. In this way, socializing with others, that is social system based on agriculture. Due to agriculture, everybody came together for cultivation. Everybody came together for agriculture. So, social system was based on agriculture, and that is why social system based on agriculture came into existence, was established. So students, I hope this point is clear to you. Let us see the next point, special skills and various occupation. Explanation: before agriculture, people began to obtain food by hunting and gathering, but those food were not stored for longer period of time. So they started agriculture, they started cultivation. After harvesting the crop, still there was more food left. Even after supplying, more food was left behind. Now men and women started doing experiments in their spare time. So what were they doing? They were making earthen pots. They were doing craft work using beads. Yes. So students, I hope this point is clear to you. Let us see the next point. Community life was based on mutual cooperation. Explanation: farmers in the village settlements were producing more crops than they needed. Skilled craftsmen were needed for making and repairing agricultural implement. Yes, you have to fix the implement when it is broken, when it is loose. You have to tie it up. You have to fix it. Such craftsmen were paid for their work in the form of food grains and other articles. Yes, when they are doing their work, they were not receiving any payment in cash. There was no cash in hand procedure. Yes, instead they were paid with food grains. Raw materials were brought from longer distance. Even if they want to buy raw material, they have to exchange with something. So what did they use? When they bought raw material, they gave food grains in exchange. So in this way, barter system was established. Meaning of barter system: buying and selling of goods is known as barter system. What is a barter system? Buying and selling of goods is known as a barter system. So salt was an essential item. Even salt traders were doing barter system. When they bought something from others, in exchange they gave salt. Now humans have started living in permanent settlements. That is why rules were made to run the village. Rules were made for mutual cooperation. Rules were made for mutual cooperation and to run the trade and distribution of resources. Therefore, people appointed chief of the village. Now, what is the duty of the chief? Chief means head of the village. The duty of the head of the village was to protect the village. In this way, administration of village came into force. Now, after the chief was appointed, at first what did he do? He decided to build walls on all the sides of the village to protect the village from wild animals, floods and outsiders who stole the cattle. In short, thief or robbers. So students, I hope this point is clear to you. Let us see the next point: structure of houses. In New Stone Age, the houses were made up of wattle and daub. Meaning of wattle: a material for making fences or walls, etc. Meaning of wattle: a material used for making fences or walls, etc. Meaning of daub: coat the surface. To coat the surface with a thick or sticky substance. To coat the surface with a thick or sticky substance. The walls were covered then with sticks or bamboos. Once the wall is covered with sticks or bamboos, then it was plastered with mud or cow dung. We plaster our house with cement, yes or no? Black cement, yes or no? Yes. And black sand, reti it is known as. So then it was plastered with mud or cow dung. Population began to grow. Village settlements became permanent. People began to build houses in quadrangular shape. Meaning of quadrangular: a house having 4 sides. People began to build quadrangular house of brick walls. Meaning of quadrangular: a house having 4 sides. Bricks used for building those houses were sun dried. It was pakka house. Kacha house and pakka house, you will be learning it in your future lessons in EVS 1, I think. So in that it is there, kacha house, pakka house. So sun dried bricks were known as pakka house. So houses had more than one room. Houses were very close to each other. Regional differences were seen in styles of houses depending upon the climate. Meaning of regional: relating to a feature. One of a kind house, same to same house were seen somewhere in the villages. So students, I hope this point is clear to you. Let us see the next point: village settlements, kingship and family. Meaning of kingship: blood relation. Meaning of kingship: blood relation. Explanation: it was seen as the people living together in the village belonged to one another. It means they were related to each other. The whole village was now turned into a family. People were very close to each other, helping each other, eating together, working together, enjoying social festivals together. If a person is dead in the family, a dead person was buried along with his or her belongings in the yard of the house. It is believed that the dead person should not cut off his ties, that is, his relationship with his family, even after the death. Family also buried their belongings of the dead person. That means when a person is dead, what the family members do, they will send all the things of the dead person along with them in that what it is called as, when it is buried in that grave itself, the person is also there, and along with his thing it is covered with the soil. So I hope this chapter is clear to you. Thank you.